After a mission has been set up with the flight cards placed on the map and our characters moving towards those flight cards, we have now reached the third part of the turn. Any character who has ended their movement on the same space as a crashed flight deck card has the ability to attempt solving that card. Solving comes down to these two numbers, ambush and accident, which correspond to the statistics of your character's solving abilities. Miranda is exceptionally good at solving accidents and comparatively far worse at solving ambushes. In this circumstance, when she is to roll the dice, by getting a 4, she would only be able to solve an ambush if it was a 1. However, she would score a 10 against accident, which means that she would solve this card. When a flight deck card has been solved, it is removed from the map and placed on top of the current mission. Missions have a certain number of flight deck cards that must be solved in order for the mission to be complete. In this circumstance, one flight deck card completes this mission, and it would be removed from play. This, however, does not mean that the turn is over, because every investigator still gets the chance to solve. So now we will roll to see how each of our other characters does. By rolling a 1, Jeremy scores a 4 for accident solving and a 4 for ambush solving. Unfortunately, this does not beat either of the two numbers on this card, so he fails to solve this card. Holly now attempts to solve, and by rolling a 4, her accident score would be 8, and her ambush score would be 10. Either one of these would easily solve this card, which now also gets removed from the map. Now that the mission had been set up, flight cards had been distributed across the map, players moved, and attempted to solve, the turn has ended. A new turn begins by flipping over the next mission that would happen, which, according to this radar, would place 3 flight deck cards on the map at GMT-10, GMT-8, and GMT+12. We will place these cards, and this would now begin the new challenge for our characters to solve.